Welcome to this presentation on how to write the CIPD Level 5 questions for 5 OS Euro 2 assessment for 2024-25. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided in comment sections or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write this question in this video. Kindly subscribe us to and message us on S02. To address AC 1.3, I would begin by explaining that emerging L&D technologies have significantly changed the expectations placed on learning professionals. Traditionally, L&D roles focused heavily on organizing and delivering face-to-face training. Today, the role is much broader and more strategic. Digital tools such as learning management systems, mobile learning apps, virtual classrooms, and AI-supported platforms mean L&D professionals now design learning journeys rather than simply deliver sessions. This shift requires a stronger focus on learner experience, accessibility, flexibility, and business relevance. It also means professionals must curate digital content, recommend the right platform, and support managers in facilitating just-in-time learning. In many organizations, learning is now expected to happen continuously and at speed, not only in scheduled workshops. As a result, my role has become more consultative, data-aware, and digitally enabled, ensuring learning solutions are practical, engaging, and aligned with organizational performance needs. One major way my role has been impacted is through the need to create and adapt learning content for digital environments. Emerging technologies have changed expectations around how learning is presented and consumed. Rather than relying on long presentations or classroom handouts, L&D professionals now develop short videos, interactive modules, digital guides, webinars, and micro-learning resources. This requires stronger design skills and a better understanding of how adults engage with content online. It is no longer enough to know the subject matter. I must also think about usability, attention span, accessibility, and how learners will access the content on different devices. The growth of blended and remote learning has also increased the importance of flexibility and learner choice. As a result, my role now includes digital content curation and experience design, ensuring learning is relevant, practical, and easy to apply. This represents a clear evolution from being a trainer to becoming a digital learning architect within the organization. Emerging L&D technologies have also changed my role by making data and evidence far more important. Many digital learning systems now provide analytics on participation, completion, learner behavior, and assessment performance. This means I am expected not only to provide learning opportunities, but also to interpret data and use it to improve learning outcomes. For example, if a module has low completion rates or poor learner feedback, I can review whether the content is too long, too complex, or not sufficiently relevant. Technology also allows more personalized learning pathways, helping employees access content that matches their role, skills, or development goals. This increases learner ownership, but also raises expectations on L&D professionals to configure and manage these systems effectively. As a result, my role has become more analytical and business-focused. I must now show how learning contributes to performance, productivity, and capability development, rather than simply reporting that training has taken place. While new technologies bring opportunities, they also create challenges that have directly affected my role. I now need a wider and more current skill set, including digital literacy, online facilitation, content editing, and confidence with learning platforms. It is also important to support managers and employees who may feel less confident using technology. Not all learners are equally comfortable with digital tools, so part of my role involves encouraging adoption, simplifying access, and making sure learning remains inclusive. Another challenge is avoiding digital overload. Just because content can be uploaded quickly does not mean it will be effective or used. I therefore need to apply professional judgment and ensure learning solutions are purposeful, relevant, and not just technology for technology's sake. This means my role now combines innovation with critical thinking. I must balance efficiency and speed with learner needs, accessibility and business priorities, ensuring technology genuinely enhances learning rather than becoming a barrier to engagement. Overall, I would assess the impact of emerging L&D technologies on my role as significant and largely positive, although it requires ongoing adaptation. Technology has transformed the role from one centered on event delivery to one focused on strategy, design, insight, and enablement. I now contribute more directly to organizational capability by helping create flexible, scalable, and data-informed learning solutions. However, this also means I must continuously update my own knowledge and remain confident using new tools, platforms, and methods. In practice, organizations should support L&D professionals through digital skills development, access to suitable platforms, and time to evaluate what works. The most effective use of technology is not simply adopting new tools, but choosing approaches that genuinely improve learning transfer and business performance. My conclusion would therefore be that emerging technologies have expanded and strengthened the L&D profession, but success depends on maintaining a learner-centered, evidence-based, and strategically aligned approach to development.